Hello.
Hey, figured might as well go live because this is gonna take a little bit.
We did this live last time. That's why I was like, I'll just talk to Chad because you were still doing this. Alright, what do I need to pick? You've already got this set up. You've already got that set up.
Yeah, I have the villain done. I have the characters.
Yeah.
But I don't have their deck set up.
Okay.
What are these for? I mean, this is, I guess, part of the game. Yep. So we should probably show it. It could also be an overwhelming part of the game for some people.
Well, you gotta know about it or you might not want the game.
Yeah.
Somebody in Discord in Meeple Merchants was asking about this game.
Okay.
So maybe they will watch.
So we've got our hero decks. And the decks have at minimum 40 cards and at max 50. So you can't have more than 50.
Okay.
And that includes all of these character cards that we've got.
Hey Paul. Hi AJ.
And that does not include your actual character card, which is this.
Yeah, I kept that out.
Okay.
You can't see my stuff. I'm gonna play like this.
So I'm playing as Venom.
These are the characters we played last time we tried to play this.
Yeah, so 15 cards for Venom here.
Yeah.
Okay. So now we have to choose one aspect. So there's justice, aggression, protection, and leadership.
Okay, so last time we both chose like the same thing, so we should not do that this time.
Yeah. We should not do that. And we can't have more than 3 copies by title.
Yeah.
Of the same, of each non-unique card.
Alright, so do you want justice?
Well, I'm Venom, so
leadership, aggressive. Oh, I'm probably aggressive because you're Venom.
Yeah, I'll do aggression since I'm Venom.
I feel like protection would be something for She-Hulk.
Probably.
I feel like protection and justice should be She-Hulk, but you would do, or I don't know. Protection and leadership would be me. Justice and aggression would be you. I don't know. Well, we can pick the same thing, right?
No, we can't pick
We can't pick the same thing.
Because there won't be enough cards for 1.
That's right.
And for 2, the decks would just... It would not help. But it says choose exactly one aspect.
Just one.
Just one.
Okay. So should I do protection, leadership, or justice for being She-Hulk?
Because
she does all of those.
She-Hulk is a lawyer.
So justice? But I mean, lawyers are also supposed to protect.
Yeah, so I think that's really up to you, whatever you want.
I mean, how about I do justice because it's yellow, and that's my color. It's gonna be like that.
Okay.
And now what am I choosing?
You're choosing cards from the justice deck, and you can't have more than 3. I don't think they have more than 3.
The power of justice, there's 4 cards.
There's 4? Okay.
Mm-hmm. But it says maximum 2 per deck, so I can only have 2 of those.
Right. So right now I'm just checking to see how many of each card there is. So I see multiples of that, multiples of that. Oh yeah, there's definitely multiples.
Yeah.
Okay. It doesn't seem like there's a lot though. Oh, there's another uppercut. So
yeah, some of these seem to have been mixed up at some point because they are.
Yeah. All right, so. All of these I have enough in here. Alright, so I guess we should count. So my main deck has 15. I don't know about your character deck. But it should have the numbers on the bottom.
Well, I've already shuffled them, but 15.
15? Okay. Yeah. So add 15 to however many cards you choose from your...
How many cards am I doing total?
Between 40 and 50. No more than 50.
And I already have 15.
Right.
Okay.
I'm sorry, you guys. This is,
I don't do math.
yeah, this is part of the game.
Ugh, not camera, I need calculator. Dummy. Alright, so you said I need 40 to 50? Okay. So I need 35 cards to do a 50 deck.
Okay, so 15 and 22 is 15 and 22 is 37. Take your time. It's an important aspect that should be shown. Yeah. The one thing that I hate.
You said no more than 3.
No more than 3 of each card, of this titled card.
Okay.
Just like in any other card game, there's a limit to how many of each titled card you can have. But they put the player deck customization info all the way in the back.
That's exactly why you were like, I don't know where it is. I said, go to the back. This has got to be one of those games that you've complained about where it's in the back.
Well, the thing is, it's a Fantasy Flight rulebook.
Then
and
I was right.
That's what they do.
2, 3, 4.
But the other thing is that there's so many cards in this deck that, it's hard to really choose. So you just kind of go with whatever you find that makes sense to your character. But you also want to put some other stuff in your deck that will help your character out and not necessarily do damage to whoever the adversary is. So for Venom, I've got a lot of combat stuff. So I might want to pick some basic cards that help with.
Am I choosing basic
defense.
cards too and not just these?
Right, yeah.
Fuck, okay. I wasn't listening.
Yeah, because we're going to do the aspect deck, and then we're going to and then the basic cards.
But those numbers are going to count into the deck.
Right.
Okay. I need to know that.
So right now I'm at 37. So I can have quite a bit, but do I want to gum up the deck too much? That's the question. So I'm looking kind of to like 45 cards for me. Because I want some of these cards to show up eventually. Oh, okay. So here's a healing card. Max 1 per player. Do you want one of those? I'll let you do that when you're done. So that's 38. Right? Is that right? Yeah, 37, 38.
Alright, I'm at 36 right now.
Three. 4.
This is the part of board gaming that nobody wants to watch, but you have to, because then you're going to be sitting here doing this when you play it.
I lost count because I was listening.
You lost count because you were listening?
Yeah. I unfortunately was listening too closely at what you were saying. And I lost count of how many cards I had. going on, but I mean, it's fine.
Somebody should replay and then tell you.
No, it's fine.
What are you doing then, now, Bubba?
Okay.
Not being a barky bat.
Alright. So, I had 37 between these two. Alright, 47. So that's a good in between. Okay. So what we want to do is once we get all our cards set up, we're going to take them and mix them all together in our main deck. Which is might come out a little lopsided because we're all just like sticking them in there in layers. Nobody wants to watch me shuffle, but I'm going to have to. It's the best way I know how. So I've got a good mix of healing and defensive stuff in there. Some allies can also take some damage for you, which is also, I guess, a defensive card in a way. And some cards only allow you to have one copy per deck, so...
I'm trying to pay attention to that.
Yeah, and most of them are cards that give you resources, really.
36, 7, 3, 9.
Yeah, but she thinks nobody wants to watch that type of stuff. So... I mean, it's part of it. Like, when you see people play this game and they've got everything already set up, and then someone's like, ooh, man, this is cool, I want to get it. And then they get it, and then they see the rules that they have to set up their own decks and stuff, and you're just like, what the hell did I get into? And because you don't see that on normal channels, you know, that puts people off to watching you because they're like, man, you didn't warn me about this crap.
I don't know one game that we haven't set up on stream, so...
What do you mean? We don't do a lot of setup.
We do everything on
Yeah,
stream.
but for a living card game type deal? I mean, some people spend, you know, hours building decks to make sure it's perfectly balanced.
Yeah, that's not this channel.
Yeah, not for us. Alright, I think I am ready. We are facing against Rhino. Unfortunately, Spider-Man is not in the mix here. Rhino is just kind of going up against whoever. He doesn't care. Alright. Do you have the box over there? I have all the Rhino and Spider-Man and Captain Marvel starter cards.
I do, just right there.
Hey, Time Roller. Okay, I'm just about set up. Again, I bought this. So this is the Flash Thompson Venom. This is not the Peter Parker Venom. And I know in the cartoons they didn't really touch a lot into the Flash Thompson Venom because he kind of came Venom and then he wasn't Venom anymore. But here he is. He's got 1 thwart, 2 attack, and 2 defense. I can control 1 additional upgrade that has the restricted keyword. I have a symbiotic bond.
I have a 47 card deck.
Okay. I can take 1 damage to generate a, I don't know what that means.
Take 1 what?
What resource is that?
Which one? Well, I mean, what does it look like? And I can probably tell you.
It looks like an explosion.
I literally saw it earlier.
Oh, it was in the book. Oh, no. It's a wild. It's a star. Yeah, so
explosion.
I can take a damage and generate a wild resource. Once per phase. So the alter ego side, which you turn to when you don't want to fight, is Flash Thompson the Soldier. He's also got an ability, Armed and Ready. Discard cards. Setup. Discard cards from the top of your deck until you discard a weapon upgrade. Then add that card to your hand.
Why do these cards say do not open until ready to play your first game?
Because the base game came with a pre-constructed deck for 2 players.
Oh, I guess we went over that.
Yeah, we did.
I hear you crying down there. You're doing good. You're such a good boy. Alright, so I am shuffling.
Alright, so we're going against Rhino 1 and Rhino 2. So Rhino 1 is going to be 14 hit points per person. So 28 for you, buddy.
I'm shuffling. Okay, I'm shuffling all of my She-Hulk, all the basic, and all of my Justice together, right?
Yes.
Okay.
There's that here. And just so you know, Rhino 2 will be
worse.
Well, not much worse, but it's going to be 30 health points.
Bigger.
Yeah, he gets bigger.
We want.
We've got a scheme here. The break-in. So Rhino is attacking a shield facility.
Maybe hungry.
Rhino is trying to smash through the facility wall and steal a shipment of vibranium. You must stop him. If this stage is completed, the players lose the game. Okay.
Makes sense to me.
Yep.
Don't let him do it.
Alright. Have fun in your extra work time.
Alright.
One more shuffle of the boss deck. Okay. Some of these cards are probably upside down. That's fine. Alright, so we also have some Nemesis cards that came with the characters, and those will come out when the boss event deck decides to hit us with it.
Yes.
Alright, so now that we've got everything set up...
Do I need to shuffle those as well? Or do they need to be in order?
No, they don't need to be shuffled.
Okay.
Alright, so resolve any setup on the scheme card, which is already done.
I look so freaking thirsty.
Alright, each player draws a number of cards from their player deck equal to their hand size, which is listed in the bottom left corner of their identity card.
Yep.
So yeah, depending on your choice here of where you, if you're a hero or anti-hero, your alter ego, you're going to have a different hand size. So,
do I need to like decide?
I believe it starts on the alter ego side first. And then at the start of your turn, you can choose whether to stay in alter ego or switch over to hero. But you can only do that at the start of your turn.
Alright, so then for 6 is my hand limit.
Alright, so for my setup, I have to discard cards from the top of my deck until you discard a weapon upgrade, then add that card to your hand. So do I do that before or after I draw cards?
I don't know, you tell me. I feel like you have to draw cards first. You don't have a hand.
Right. But I'm not too sure because I have my hand size is 6 in this.
Isn't your life force your deck
I don't know. Is it?
as well? I could be wrong on that. But one game we played that was similar to this was like if you went through your entire deck, then that was like that's the end.
Let's see.
I may be thinking of a different game. If it hadn't shown up, then it was probably not a thing. Probably not.
I don't know. It might be.
Oh, Mister wants water too. He's gonna come throw his bowl at me. Hey, you. You require water, but that's not your water bowl anymore because you broke it. Come on, go get water while he reads.
Man, I mean, I love Fantasy Flight, but their rule books are just all over the fucking place. Whew. Okay. Like, this shit should be somewhere else. What am I using? Learn to play? Why am I looking at this book? This is not the book to be looking at.
Okay, so do you want the other book?
Probably, because this
then I can read it.
Yeah, this is not going to have that stuff in it. At least I don't think so.
It probably should. Because this is all terminology. That's all this book
It
is.
should, but that's the thing. Like, all of these games that they make come with 2 rule books.
This document is intended as a definite source for rules information, but does not teach you how to play.
Right. So it's weird because this one doesn't tell you what happens if you lose all of your health.
I mean, you die.
Like, it literally just tells you winning and losing is like a short little paragraph.
Yeah.
It says players defeat a villain stage by reducing its hit points to 0. The villains win the game if they complete their scheme, and that's it. That's all it says. So yeah.
All right. What was the question?
Well, you were asking about the deck. If that's your life force, I don't believe it is.
Okay. Then that's probably how it is. I was probably making up something.
Yeah. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to draw first. Actually, no, I can't because this is confusing.
Let me read your card. Let me physically see it.
It says discard cards from the top of your deck until...
When does it say to do it?
It says setup.
Okay, then this is your setup.
Okay. Which sucks because I might lose some cards here.
Yep.
Which is exactly what's happening.
I mean, how many of the type of card did you need?
Just one weapon upgrade.
How many do you have in your deck? Leon, just shift the camera.
There you go. Got it. Did he really?
Yep, you do that. Get my big butt.
I mean, I would assume that this is. It says upgrade.
If it says weapon upgrade, then it's weapon upgrade.
But I lost so many cards.
I know.
So many good ones.
Yeah, one roll is usually 1. It's just a reference. Yes. Yes, you're correct. Okay. Alright, my big boo boo. Come here. So I don't run over your tails.
Alright, so there is a mulligan.
Get under there.
Mulligan roll too. Why do I have to?
Who knows? Maybe so you didn't have to flip it.
Maybe. Each player may discard any number of cards from their hand, then draw up to their starting hand size. So you don't shuffle these discarded cards Do not shuffle these discarded cards back into their decks at this time.
So what's your upgrade card look like, by the way?
My upgrade?
Yeah, you said you had to discard until you got an upgrade card or something.
It's just a weapon.
Well, I mean, I'm curious what it looks like.
It's Venom's pistol. It says upgrade.
Okay.
So when you use one of Venom's basic powers, I can exhaust the pistol, and then Venom gets +1 to that power for this use. Okay, so do you remember how to play this at all?
Vaguely.
Vaguely. Alright, so I'm gonna try to do this short and sweet.
Dan's not gonna agree.
No. So the round sequence is gonna be player phase and then villain phase.
Yep.
During a player turn, you can change.
Don't teach me things that are on the reference card, if that helps you.
Well, I haven't looked at the reference card, so.
Reference card says for player phase reference, you take turns in player order. On your turn, you can play cards, trigger and request actions, use basic attack, recover powers, change your form, limit it once per round, and then you end your turn. And then after all players have finished their turns, you can discard any number of cards from your hand, draw up to your hand size, and then ready each of your exhausted. And then you go to the villain phase. So you place the threat on the main scheme, the villain and engage minions activate once per player and order. If you are in hero form, the enemies attack you. If you're an alter ego, the enemies scheme. And then you deal an encounter card to each player. Each player reveals and resolves their encounter, and then you pass the first playing turn.
Okay, so we know how to pay for cards.
Symbols?
So resource costs are paid by generating resources.
Okay.
So the first is to discard a card from your hand, which generates a number of resources equal to the number of resource icons on the card.
Okay.
So the cards themselves, like here's my discarded stuff, have like these little resources.
Hi Derek, how are you?
On the bottom left corner.
Yeah. You
would discard those to generate those resources. Some of them have 2, but I don't have any.
Okay.
And that's how you pay for a card. The cost.
That's good. Or that's good. I'm glad you're doing okay. I can't speak all of a sudden.
The cost is the number on the top left.
So to like pay for that card, I need 3.
Yeah, you need 3 of the physical.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Usually they're color coordinated.
Yeah.
Like the mental is blue.
Yeah.
And the physical is red. The energies are yellow, and the wilds are usually green.
Yeah.
So yeah, so you don't get any change back if you over.
I need to read this email super like fast. Oh my god! And this dog could like totally stop. This is about school, so I kind of need to. Oh my god! I didn't mean to cuss on stream. Tomorrow is a e-learning day tomorrow due to hazard conditions caused by heavy rainfall and wind gust.
Huh.
Well, both boys came home talking about it, and I was like, it's going to be like 50 and thunderstorming. Like, what do you mean there's going to be bad weather? Anywho.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, I saw, like, emergency, and I was like, what's this?
Okay, so...
Pay for cards with symbols, got it.
Yeah.
Next. You can't get change, so if you overpay, then you don't get it back. Okay.
Yeah, so, I think the more important thing is when a player has completed everything they want to do during a turn.
Yep.
The player says, their turn is done.
I don't want to hear it, Paul.
Then the next player begins their turn. After all players have completed a turn, then we go to the end phase.
Yep. You discard, you draw up.
Yeah.
Be ready.
So we don't.
Then the villain
So
thing
we
goes.
don't draw any more cards until after everybody has played. Normally, that's not the way card games play. After your turn is done, you draw up and then you prepare for the
typical
next
board games, yes.
Yeah.
Card games, no.
So depending on whether you're an alter ego or hero, you have to discard down to that hand size.
Yep.
If you're over.
Okay.
And then we ready all our cards. So everybody readies anything that we've already used. Okay? Then the villains will go. So we're going to place threat on the scheme.
Yeah. I already
so
did that.
This is, there's going to be 2 of them that go on here.
Yep.
All right. And 14 is going to trigger the end of the game.
Yeah. Okay.
Because it's 7 per player.
Got it.
Then the villains will activate once per player, so it's going to hit us both.
Yep, read that.
Alright, and we're going to just go through it as we go through it. How about that sounds better?
Ah! Yep.
Alright, here we go. We've got Flash Thompson Venom and, is that her name, Jennifer Walters?
Yeah.
She-Hulk versus Rhino.
Well, let's see what happens.
Alright.
Oh my god, school, you do not need to send me a text message, a phone call, and an email. But thank you.
They might.
Apparently.
Ooh, okay.
I guess I'll actually read my stuff.
Okay. I don't have such a great hand, so if you want to go first, then I'm fine with that. Trying to figure out what I can really do.
You're really crunching on that bone, aren't you, Bubby? Alright.
Okay.
So to pay for something, I use the bottom symbol.
Yeah.
So, like, I will play a card and say I'm using this symbol to play this card.
Well, you play the card that you want to play, and then you pay for it by discarding other cards.
I gotta move Chunky Butt. Come here. Oh, go this way, just like a little bit. Yeah, there you go.
And there are some cards that are just used for resources.
Yes, but you can only have one of those per deck.
Right.
Okay. Made sure I read that right.
Yeah.
Alright. So I'm not really sure what to play. So for that I need 3 green resources. Or just 3 resources. Like if there's a 3 at the top of the card, I have to use 3 resources, correct? And just the thing at the bottom of the card is what resource you are using.
Yeah, it's 3 of whatever.
Okay. So like if I want to play this card, yeah, okay, you can see it.
There's some cards that require specific types.
Okay, so I want to play this card.
Right.
So I need 3 resources.
3 of whatever.
Okay.
So there are actions that require specific resources, and I don't think any of the cards require like a specific to play.
I mean, is it bad to like get rid of a weapon upgrade?
No, they're eventually going to come back.
So that will be 1 symbol. They will come back to my hand?
Yeah, I mean, I assume when the deck is empty, you just reshuffle, right?
I thought we were talking about that earlier.
I mean,
that's 2.
It's not in this book.
And then I will do that. So that's my 3 resources to be able to play that card.
Play Hellcat?
Yeah. I feel like having an ally out is a good idea.
Okay.
So what happens if I don't play cards in my hand?
What do you mean? I mean, you just keep them in your hand.
I don't have to discard them?
No, you just save them for next turn.
Okay. Because I assume, like, I can't do an upgrade to She-Hulk unless I am her. Because this one says, it's my superpower. I have superhuman strength. She-Hulk gets +2 attack. And then she has a forced response. But I don't know. I didn't know if I could play that with not being her.
You can play that and use it when you... Is it something that stays out on the table?
Possibly. It's an upgrade.
Yeah, if it's an upgrade, then it stays out on the table, and then whenever you are She-Hulk, then you can use it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because it says after she attacks, I can discard this, and then it's done.
So you can play that now.
No, I can't, because I can't pay for it.
Okay, well, whenever you can play it. Right now, however, you might want to switch over to She-Hulk and do some damage to Rhino.
Can I attack with her?
You can, but they are going to take damage themselves.
Okay.
I believe, what is it called? And then there's consequential damage. So if the ally that attacked has any damage icons under their attack, which is like a little burst, which they do, you deal the specific amount of damage to the ally.
Okay.
So it'll take 1 point of damage.
And when can I do actions? Just like in my basic play?
What do you mean?
Because she has an action where I can return her to my hand. So can like I attack with her, get damaged, and then return her to my hand? Because that's the way I read it. That's why I wanted to ask before I did it.
Player can trigger abilities from cards they control and play. Declare which action ability. Well, if you use the card, it gets exhausted.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah. Alright. What is my She-Hulk thing? Because I didn't even look at this side. Leanne Kennedy. Okay. So I guess I should have flipped my card over first to be She-Hulk.
Probably.
Okay. Alright, so we're doing that. And then... Leon. You are not She-Hulk. You stop. Alright, so I'm going to attack Rhino.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, put the book down. Let's attack him.
Well,
do it together.
Sure. I mean, I can't do anything.
Oh, that's nice. So I just like tap it like I would play any other game?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're
Does my response mean anything?
What does it say?
It says, do you even lift? Response, after you change to this form, deal 2 damage to an enemy. Okay, so I changed.
Yeah, you do that.
So I do that first. That's not anything that I...
Yeah. You do that first. So.
I'll do that first.
Alright, so that's 2 damage. We're at 26 for Rhino.
Alright. Now I can physically attack him, right?
Looking pretty good for Rhino. Yeah, it's looking good for Rhino.
Alright. So I'm going to attack. My attack is 3 and my defense is 2. So when he hits me back...
When he hits you back, it really depends on what the cards say.
Alright, so I'm attacking him for 3.
Okay. So you're down to 23 now.
Alright, and then... I don't know.
You could save Hellcat. You could use her right now. It's up to you.
I will go ahead and just attack for another one. If you have no attack, I mean, I might as well, right?
Yeah. Alright, so it's
just
one
another
attack.
one.
So 22. They take 1 damage. Consequential damage, so I guess not you.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Hellcat.
just this one.
Yeah.
What's my health? This
3.
number? Okay.
Now it's 2.
Okay. Alright.
Alright.
That is a me.
That is a you?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's see what kind of Bull snap I can pull out of my butt.
It's funny, he wants to lay up against the setup because his blanket is over here.
So I think I'm gonna switch over to Venom. Yeah, I'm switching over to Venom.
Okay.
Oh, I never. So my hit points are 12. I never set this up. That's pretty weak 15. For Venom. Alright, so that's 12 for you. Boy, I don't want to take a hit already.
I mean, I took a hit. Sometimes you gotta be smacked around to win.
Yeah. Alright, so I'm playing Strength. That gives me 2 strength. And I'm playing...
I saw Jamie, but why? It's funny, I was gonna message you, but we're streaming.
And I'm going to play Combat Training. So this is a skill. Play under any player's control. So I can play this under yours.
Okay.
If I want to. This is max 1 per player. Your hero gets +1 attack. So...
I mean, that's good.
Yeah, so I will do that.
You paid for it?
Yeah, it's only 2. And I'm using this to pay for it.
Oh, okay, cool.
I should just get rid of some of these other cards that I don't think I can get out.
The wind is gonna be bad. Like Anthony came home saying that like they talked about bad weather and stuff, and I was like, it's gonna be thunderstorms, like, but why? And I looked at the weather, and I mean, we're gonna have thunderstorms and wind, but I mean, we do get really powerful wind here, so it makes sense. And I'd rather my kids be safe than, not safe.
Okay, so I'm using Tag Team for the resources. So that's 1 resource paid for.
Mm-hmm.
And I am playing Venom's Pistol.
Okay.
So that has a hero interrupt when I use one of Venom's basic powers, which is these.
Mm-hmm.
I can exhaust the gun, and I get +1 to that power.
Okay.
Yeah, so if I want to use it to thwart, he only has 1. So I can exhaust this and make it a 2.
Okay.
Alright. And I think I'm going to keep my cards. And I'm going to do just that. So I'm going to attack with Venom.
Okay.
Which gives me +1 because of the combat training.
Yep. So that's 3.
And then I'm going to exhaust this to add another 1, so that's 4.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I like exciting sounds. What just happened? Gotta follow? That was a follow
Joe
sound.
Adult Man has followed? Is that what I see?
Well, hello.
Howdy. Joe Adult Man. Was that?
I feel like that's your alter ego.
That's definitely not mine. No.
True adult man.
Alright, so after all players have finished their turns, each player simultaneously discards any number of cards from their hand. I don't want to.
I don't feel like I want to.
Draws up to their hand size, which is now 5 for me. And then readies everybody. So
it's doing business and such. I really want to know who this is. This has got to be somebody trolling. That's so good. I want a new alter ego.
Alright, everything's ready. So let's see what
happens.
I
need a ready. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm still stuck on this name.
Alright, so place threat on the main scheme. So.
When I read just doing business and stuff, I read it as Unicorse's lawyer. Just doing business and stuff.
Business and stuff. What do we use for the tokens for that?
What are you asking about?
Well, we've got all-purpose tokens.
Yeah,
which
what
are
do they
the
look
green
like?
ones.
Okay.
Then we've got the damage tokens, which are the ones we're using.
Yep.
And then the threat tokens
What do they look like?
are the yellow triangle ones.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
How many?
2.
On Rhino himself?
No, yeah, on the card.
How do we know you're real? I'm real. I'm interested in this game.
Well, we're trying to play
I'm really
this.
trying to play, but you threw me off.
We're trying to play this the best we can because the first time we tried this, we royally screwed up on the card construction, and we were just like, okay, we can't play this now.
Yeah, it's fine. Alright, so that happened.
So that happened. The villain and each engaged minion activates once per player in player order. So we don't have any minions out yet. If you're in hero form, the enemies attack you. You may defend before the boost card is discarded.
Oh crap, I'm in hero form.
We're both in hero form. Alright, so let me read this really quick just so that we play it right.
And Mayor's in here now too.
Hey, Mayor. Alright, so here we go. The player's in alter ego form. The villain does scheming.
Okay.
Which is not what we are.
Right.
Hero form, if the player's in hero form, the villain and each minion engaged with that player attacks. So we give the villain a face down card from the encounter deck.
Okay.
This is the boost card for that activation.
So 1 card per player?
Yeah, so it's going to do you first because you played first, right?
Yep. Alright. Oh. What do you do?
Okay. The attack player chooses if they want to defend against the attack.
When revealed, if bombs...
No, it doesn't... I don't think it does the...
It says when revealed!
We're supposed to reveal it when you decide to defend it or not.
No.
Yeah.
I didn't read it all, if that makes you feel better.
Well, no, for some reason, that's like the third part when it should be in the
that should be the first step.
That should be the first thing.
The card.
Don't look at the fucking card.
Well, if I read it. Some of it.
Okay, do you still want to defend? I assume you do.
Sure. I don't know.
Fine. Turn the boost card face up. For each boost icon at the bottom right of the card, the villain gets +1 attack. So right now he's at 2 plus 2.
But my defense is 2, so that's not bad.
If there's a star icon in the boost field, the star itself does not provide a +1 attack. This icon indicates that the card's text box has an associated ability. Also marked with a star. That resolves after the card is flipped face up.
Jamie, no, that is not true. That means we should drink tonight instead of Wednesday. Because you don't have to wake up early tomorrow.
Alright, so you are defending, correct?
Yes,
so you have a defense of 2, so you're only taking 2 damage.
Okay. 1, 2. But we are closed today. I know where you live.
Alright, so this gets discarded.
Okay.
Because it's only using the boost.
Alright. I'm like Jason.
So you are going to get an event card. Do not turn it over.
Why? I just got one.
No, that was the boost card for his attack.
Oh my god, everything gets worse. Okay.
Yeah, you have no idea.
It's like I've never played this game.
Okay.
Okay, can I read it now?
No, he still has to attack me.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so now Rhino is attacking me.
Oh my gosh, Mayor. You're weak. Getting more meds for ear infection now. Oh no.
So
At least she can
okay.
rest tomorrow.
So of course I'm gonna defend, because why not? Why wouldn't you defend? I don't understand why you would decide not to.
Oh my god, him crunching on that drives me bonkers. My love.
Ooh, okay. So he hits me with 3, I defend on 2, so I only take 1 damage. That's not bad.
Can I have a little bit now?
No.
What about now?
So that was step 3. We deal encounter cards. Step 4 is reveal. All the encounter cards dealt in the previous steps are revealed and resolved one at a time in player order. So if you get a minion, it enters play engaged with the player who revealed it.
Uh-huh.
If it's a treachery, resolve its effects and then place it in a discard pile.
Okie dokie.
If it's an attachment, it enters play attached to the villain.
Okay.
If it's a
That's treachery.
treachery, oh no.
I'm confused.
You're confused?
Yeah, like for real.
False alarm. When revealed, you are confused. If you are already confused, this card gains surge. What the hell does surge mean?
Where is confused? Oh, there we go. The next time this character, discard the status card instead. Okay.
You're probably gonna have to look at the other book with all the terms, like surge. Look up what surge means. I have no idea what that does.
Surge is on page 10 because they actually have a glossary.
They do, which is good.
After an encounter card with this word is revealed, the player resolving the card reveals an additional encounter card.
Whoa.
Complete this process of resolving the original card before revealing the additional card.
Yeah, so you don't want to be confused.
No.
For too long.
I mean...
Because that would have surged and you would have had to do another card.
I mean, this is true.
Alright, here's mine.
Ooh.
Oh, got a Hydra Bomber. The minion. When revealed, choose to either take 2 damage or place 1 threat on the main scheme. Oh, fuck you. This is already hard.
I mean, I got attacked already.
What do you think?
Here.
Do I want to take 2 damage?
I don't know, that's you.
This is a co-op game. We have to decide this.
I don't want to die.
Look, this needs 17 to pop off.
Jamie says, I live confused.
I think it would be okay to add another threat
okay.
to the main scheme.
That's fine. That's
all right,
fine.
so it's total of 3. We do have a 3 on there.
Ew.
It's fine. We're good.
Sure.
We're fine.
If we lose,
so this is going to be attached to me. So this is going to do damage additionally to me during the next...
Unless you take it out?
Unless I destroy it. Correct. Which isn't too hard. It's only 2 health. It's fine. Yeah. I'm good. I have 11 health. I'm fine. Alright. Now, I don't know. I guess we just decide who goes next.
Oh, no, Mayor. Deal on the counter card. Pass the first player token. Now it's your turn. Boom.
Oh, it is my turn.
Yep.
Okay. Alright, I haven't even looked at my cards because I'm like...
I haven't either.
Yeah. Ooh, hello.
Okay. So that yellow thing is a scheme, right?
Yes.
Okie dokie.
Now we can remove that by thwarting.
Also have cards.
Yes. Oh, jeez, man. I have some super powerful cards. I just.
What's he at? 18 right now?
18. Okay. I think I have an idea on what to do.
I can get him down to 13. But I mean, it's your turn first.
Yeah. Can you read how events work real quick? I want to know whether those stay out or if I play them immediately and they just pop off. I think they just happen. I don't think they stay out.
Event as a player card type that is generally played for an instantaneous effect.
Okay.
After its costs are paid, its effects resolve or canceled, and the card is placed in its owner's discard pile for those effects resolved.
All right. That sounds good.
Playing an event card from hand is always optional unless it says must in the instructions.
Okay. All right. I got a plan now. That's all I need to know.
Wow.
I've got a plan. All right.
Cinderbread.
So I've got the power of aggression, which is a resource. So I doubled the number of resources this card generates while paying for an aggression red card. So these are wild.
Mm-hmm.
This generates 2 wild if I'm paying for a aggression card, which I am. I'm paying Fusillade. I don't know, Fusillade, whatever that says. I don't know what it says.
Aw, Jamie says if you like this game, true, we can't be friends.
Why?
That's serious, Jamie.
I'm really why?
She doesn't like TCGs.
You don't like TCGs, so what does that have to do with friendships? I don't. you took that way past where it should have gone.
Her ear infection is affecting her.
I don't know. That's crazy, cray. I don't even remember what I was doing. Okay, I'm paying.
You heard Drew's feelings.
I'm paying for this card. It's a hero action, which is an attack. I will exhaust a weapon upgrade I control, which I do have this, to deal 5 damage to an enemy. Boom.
LCG, whatever. I didn't mean TCG. That was wrong. She plays TCGs. She plays Lorcana.
3, 4, 5. You're down to 13, Rhino. This is going to be a breeze.
You gonna poot on it?
Okay, so that is done. I'm going to attack the Hydra Bomber with Venom.
Give me.
Which he's at 3. So, attacking this guy, he's dead.
Excuse me. Leon.
However, I don't have enough. Damn it. I miscounted. I don't have enough resources. Shiitake.
Jamie says because you of all people would like this game, you non-board game liking person.
Well, doesn't that make me a critical player then? If there's a game that I truly do enjoy, then there must be something good with it then, right? Like,
speaking of games I hope you enjoy,
there's
we have
always
to...
something I don't like about a game. Always.
Speaking of games you should like to enjoy, we get to do a playthrough of that new Axed game from overseas at some point.
Axed?
Yep.
Yeah, I need to read the rules for that one because I don't know what it is yet. But it is your turn.
Is it finally?
Is it your turn? Yes.
Okay. Alright, because I had a plan.
So there's a lot of combos that you can pull off in this if you can pay for the cards. I was one short because I thought I could. I played the wrong thing. I played this when I wasn't supposed to. I could have done more.
Do I want to do that or do I want to do that? I'm torn because there's 2 cards that I want to play and I can only play one of them.
Can you give me
Which
the
one?
actual rulebook?
Which one?
The not the how to play. I want to make sure I attack the right way.
The learn to play? Or the rules reference?
This one might be fine.
It probably won't be. Alright. Don't want to play that. I really want to do this one. Alright. So I am upgrading She-Hulk here.
Okay, got it.
Alright, so I have to pay 2 symbols. So I'm gonna play Uno, Dos.
Oh, 2 cards.
I know.
What does it do?
I get +2 attack.
So that's an upgrade?
Yeah.
Cool.
And then after I attack, I have to get rid of it, and it stuns the enemy.
Ooh.
That's why I wanted to go ahead and do it.
So it's a one use,
Yeah.
one-time attack thing that stuns the enemy too. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
All right. So.
The Japanese board game involving ghosts where the game hates you.
Oh, what you mean, like Aeon Zen? Oh no, that's not the right word. Not Aeon Zen. What is Ghost Stories?
Ghost Stories.
I was like Aeon Zen. No, but that one's hard too.
Ghost Stories is. Are you talking about Ghost Stories? Because that's exactly what I thought of.
All right. As an action, I want to bring her back to my hand. I have that ability. And then I'm gonna attack. So I am attacking for 5.
Oh, you're using that card now?
Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and do it.
So 1, 2, 3.
Then this gets discarded, and then the enemy is stunned, which I feel like is one of these cards. Yeah, it's that one.
Alright, so what does it say? Stunned. The next time this character would attack, discard this status card instead. Okay.
I mean, that's good, right?
So,
I mean,
it's good for me because it won't attack me.
Oh, it won't attack me.
But it's gonna attack you.
I did remember that I am confused. I just didn't do either one of these, so I didn't have to. Sorry. Need to go grab dinner. Bye. Patrick is cooking. Can Patrick cook me dinner? No.
So
if Drew didn't have work tomorrow, we come visit.
So you can flip to alter ego if you want. You haven't done that yet.
I know.
So if you do that, you can probably thwart next turn, and then flip the card over.
I'll see what it does again.
Oh no, it's only recovery. Sorry. How much health do you have? You're still
I'm at
good,
13.
Right? All right, so never mind.
Yeah, it's 5 recovery.
Yeah, never mind.
But my alter ego has interrupt when a threat would be placed on a scheme. Prevent one of that threat. Limit it once per round.
Oh.
So maybe I will flip over because I've already attacked.
Maybe. That sounds good, yeah. But if you use it though, isn't that you're using your character?
Yeah.
You won't be able to use them during your next turn, type deal. Because this is gonna exhaust once we're done. And unexhaust. But if you use it again.
But I have once per turn that I can change my form. Right?
Yeah.
So I can change my form now.
Yeah, you can.
So do I flip over like this? Or am I
It's
still exhausted?
Yeah. It's going to be ready once you end your turn, so it doesn't matter.
Okay, it's fine. Alright, we'll do that. And then that's the end of my turn.
Okay.
Patrick is cooking dinner. We are going low carb. See, I'm gonna go low carbs with Jamie and Patrick. We had Chinese food yesterday. I'm sorry.
You want to discard any cards from your hand? You have a larger hand size now.
I do not want to discard.
Alright, so let's draw it back up. So I'm still at 5, 3, 6. Ooh. Cool.
Ooh, that's what I like. That's what I want. Okay.
Okay, now we ready each of the exhausted cards. So everybody gets ready.
That sound's making my teeth hurt, Leon. Stop it. Quit it. You were doing it on purpose now. Alright, well, your dad's going first. So I'm gonna get some more water. Come here, fine.
Okay, you know, I think we made a not so big mistake. When we defended against the attack, we were supposed to exhaust. So I couldn't have used my attack on...
Sit. Quack. Quack.
Okay, so I could have attacked him, but I couldn't have attacked him.
Why?
Because remember during the last turn when we defended, you're supposed to exhaust your character.
Yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I couldn't have attacked because my character was already exhausted.
Oh. Here you go. You take that.
Which means that...
I mean, nothing changed for me.
Nothing
I
changed?
still attacked. Why wouldn't my attack matter?
Alright.
You just need to put...
I got him back out. I didn't take him down.
Okay.
Okay. So I think we're ready, so I gotta see how this works with a minion. Who goes first?
I'm home now. I can watch you on the TV. It's almost like you're here.
Okay, so we're placing threat.
Alright, Chunky, come here.
So
I'm moving him over. Come here, my love. Sit right there. Oh, there we go.
So
That's
he's
all
at
we need.
5 right now.
Why?
Because that's what the first step is.
Well, I object.
Are you... I object. So this is interrupt when this game prevent one of that.
I don't want to be at 5.
Okay.
I object.
So make it a 4.
See? I did things.
Okay.
Objection!
Objection.
Yep.
Alright, so... Okay, so step 2. The villain activates once against each player.
Yep. Let's do that. You first.
Then the minion. Okay, so he won't attack me because he's stunned, but now he's not.
No, that was nice. You're welcome.
I told you that was going to help me. So I don't think we flip over a card for that.
Nope, because he was stunned. Not for you. Keep going. Now your bad guy has to hit you.
Yeah, now he's going to hit me. I am not going to defend, and I'm just going to take 1 hit.
Makes sense.
I am going to hurt you next round.
Alright, now I get a card.
Hold on. I got to get this.
Oh. Really? Okay. I didn't know if you had to get it for those cards or if it was just the main card. For minions. I mean, I guess it makes sense that you do it for minions too.
No.
Nope.
This happens after. Okay, so he's attacking you now. And this is the boost card. Do you want to defend? Actually, you don't have a defend. Actually, it's not going to attack you.
It's not going to attack me at all.
It's going to do this.
Yeah.
Give the villain a face-down card from the encounter deck. So this is the boost card. Flip the boost card face up for each boost icon. The villain gets +1 scheme. So right now his scheme is 1.
Okay.
It's a bomb scare, which is 2, so he schemes 3.
Ugh. Okay.
That's so bad.
Okie dokie.
It's so bad, but thankfully this side scheme goes away. So he's at 6 now. Okay, now we should probably panic a little bit.
No panics in chat.
Yeah. Should probably. Alright, so you don't have anything else, so I've got this, you've got that. These are our event cards.
Why do I get one of those still?
They're encounter cards, that's part of it. It attacks with a boost card.
Blah. But he couldn't attack me. I don't want this card.
Well, we kind of have to.
I'm a good person right now.
Let's see.
He don't know who I am.
Oh, look. I got another Hydro Bomber.
But he doesn't know who I am. Why do I have to do this card?
Choose to either take 2 damage or place 1 threat on the main scheme. This is getting really difficult.
Well, I mean, just on you.
What do you think I should do?
I don't know.
Because I'm at 10 health right now.
Yep.
But if we add 2 scheme to that,
that's 9.
That's 8.
5, 6, 7, 8. I know math.
But that's gonna be more than halfway.
Yep.
That's no good. I can always heal, so I'm going to take 2 damage. So I'm at 8. I hate these damn things. All right, 8 health. I gotta heal. Okay.
Congratulations. Can I do my card now? With a snack? Can I do my card now?
Yes.
Treachery.
Why do you always get treachery cards?
When revealed, discard an upgrade or support you control if no cards were discarded this way.
What?
Discard gain surge. I gotta do another one. Give me another card.
That's a picture of Thanos on there.
Give me another
Look at
card.
that. It's Thanos. Your confused goes away?
No.
Next time this character with thwart or scheme.
I haven't done that.
Ah.
Guess what? More treachery.
Is it one you can do?
When revealed, the villain schemes.
Oh, crap.
But look, he looks nice. He's smiling.
That's Red Skull.
He's smiling though.
He's happy.
Maybe he's happy.
So he gets another one. So 7. Oh my god. Alright. Alright. Now you are first player.
I don't want to be. Alright.
Do something.
What's your health like?
I'm at 8 out of 12. I can heal myself on my turn, which is what I'm going to do.
Alright, so I am going to use my superhuman law division. Next time I can discard this card. Oh, that sucks. Maybe I don't want to. Oh, fuck. But I have to get rid of that card, right?
What?
Because I want to play this, but I would be doing this, so I technically wouldn't be doing this card, right?
You'd be thwarting?
Yeah. And it says next time I would, I have to get rid of this card.
So this is a location.
So it would stay?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, well, I'm going to still do that then.
So, but this is just an extra action. So exhaust superhuman law division and spend a I guess, mind resource
Yep.
to remove 2 threat from a scheme.
Yeah, I feel like that's good.
So it is a thwart, though.
Yes.
So if you're gonna do it,
I'm fine with doing it. Stop.
this just gives you an extra action in this form.
Yes.
Yeah.
I understand. I'm in that form. All right. So I'm discarding that to pay for that.
Okay.
Then I am doing this, which I'm technically not because I need to get rid of this.
Now you have to pay to do that.
Okay. But I'm still getting rid of this.
Right. But you're paying to get rid of that.
Yep.
Okay.
I am paying with her, and I am okay with that.
Okay.
Wait.
That's a
no,
while.
I'm not. Oh, that's right. That is a while. I was like, no, I'm not, but I am. All right. And then I'm going to... Is there a way to confuse the enemy?
If you have a card that does it, then yeah.
Okay. Fuck.
I mean, he's Rhino, so...
I know, but I should have... I drew this, and I wish he was still confused. Okay. Alright. I am healing, so I have to pay a card to heal. I'm gonna heal you, so you get more health.
Oh, me?
Yep, you.
You sure?
Yep.
What is it, 2?
2.
Yay, I'm at 10. These dials are just really tough to move.
Alright. Then, bless you. I'm flipping. I know, you hear Oscar. I know. And then I want to attack him.
Attack him?
I do.
Okay.
Yep.
So you're doing 3?
Just 3.
1, 2, 3. Is that 5?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, that's all me.
That's all?
Yep.
Okay. Now, unfortunately, I can't do what I said I was going to do because I used this card earlier.
This is your turn, right? Do you only have 3 cards?
No, I have 5.
Oh. Oh. I just saw, like, 1 card, and I was like, what happened? Did no?
Oh, so I have a card that can confuse Rhino. However, I don't...
Damn it.
I don't have the resources to do it.
Well, I've already discarded the card. That doesn't matter.
Okay. Let me see. I can use this later if I can get the stuff for it. Alright, so we need to thwart, right? Without using our people.
Yep.
Because then we're not going to be doing any damage. Especially for me, because this is going to be bad when...
Well, that's why I put this out, because I can remove 2 threat from a scheme.
So I'm using energy, which is 2 energy, to pay for behind enemy lines, which is an event. Hero action, thwart, remove 3 threat.
Are you a hero, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Remove 3 threat from a scheme. If you paid for this card using only the resource, I don't have that one.
Yeah.
Then confuse an enemy. He's not going to be confused. But we are removing 3.
So it's down to 4?
So, yes. Okay. Now, I gotta get rid of these guys. Damn, I still can't do that.
Excuse me. Excuse me, pardon me. You want a good boy to eat? You love them. Come here. Oh, baby, my darling.
don't know if this is if this is valid. I have a card that says if I paid for this attack using a strength resource,
yeah,
then it gains overkill. But if I use one strength and one other resource, would that still trigger, or does it have to only?
What does it say?
It says I can deal 5 damage to a minion.
Yeah.
If I paid for this card using a strength resource.
A strength, not all strength resources.
This attack gains overkill.
Oh, you slabbered on me. Sit me down.
Which I can do because I have 2 cards, and one of them is a strength. So I'm going to spend that to pay for Relentless Assault. So I'm going to attack this guy.
And overkill him?
With 5. And that overkill goes to Rhino. So
4 goes to Rhino. We're getting a raid of 20 people.
Woo! No. I attacked with 5. He took 2. Rhino takes 3. Thank you for the raid. I don't know if they're watching the...
Yeah, we'll wait for the ad because I assume we have ads still. I don't know these things.
I don't know.
I don't know if you have ads on.
Alright, so that's my whole hand.
Congratulations.
But I will attack this guy with Venom.
Okay.
Taking him out.
Okie doke.
And then...
No, you're not.
I'm not switching forms?
I don't know.
I don't have to.
Possibly.
I don't have to. I'm at 10. I'm worried that something's gonna happen where it's gonna take 5 damage and I'm gonna be like, oh crap.
Right. I don't know if we have ads. You would have to tell me.
You turn the ads off. I was debating it because it doesn't really affect us. Like we don't do that ad revenue thing.
Nope.
But I should just turn them off because it really takes you out of the.
Yeah, because if you're in the middle of a game and you're like talking to somebody and they're like, "Wait, I can't hear you because there's ads," then there's an issue. All right, we're drawing up now.
Yeah, that's it. So.
Yeah. I've seen.
So discard any number of cards, draw up to their hand size. I'm still at 5.
Yeah, it's just like pennies. Yeah, I mean, if people are pinching pennies, then good on you. But
I mean, it depends. If you're like running ads every half hour, then there's no point in like watching your stream. But you are getting the revenue from it. I don't know
of pennies.
Yeah, it adds up, I guess. I don't know. Okay. Then we ready our characters.
Yep,
so you've already done that. Alright, so you are getting attacked first.
I won.
Alright, so it's an attack of 2. Here is the boost card. Do you want to defend?
Nope.
No?
No. I have a defense of 2. I'm fine.
Well, yeah, but if you have to exhaust to defend. Which means you can't use your character during your next turn.
Oh, right.
So your defense doesn't go into effect unless you use her.
That's strange, but okay. When did I switch over to She-Hulk, by the way? It was during my last turn. I didn't...
You did during the last turn because you were the lawyer.
I was supposed to give her 2 damage. Or them 2 damage. It was my response when I shift.
Oh.
Yeah, so it should be dead right now.
Well, not dead, but...
Well, you know what I mean. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, let's go back and do that. So.
I forgot to do that part.
Okay.
Alright, sorry.
Rhino gets smacked in the face.
Yep, sorry. See?
What the hell happens now?
He shifts.
What happens now?
He turns to a giant tank.
What?
He shifts to the giant tank. Yeah, I'm sorry. I forgot about that.
Okay. Alright, so we do no encounters. Well, this doesn't tell you what to do.
No, I'm sure it does. Eliminated.
Nice. Learn to play.
Uh,
It doesn't tell you what
rules
to do.
references is over here. So, eliminate, not player elimination, but regular elimination.
I don't know if it's player elimination.
It's not. That's why I was like, that's not the right one.
It's villain defeat, I guess. What happens when you punch him in the face so hard that he passes out? Does anyone know?
Defeat page 5. Boop. If a character, is he considered a character?
I guess. I don't know.
No,
I think that's
villain
us.
defeat's a different thing.
Yeah.
18. See?
I'm
Great
pretty
book.
sure his card just moves and he
Villain
just...
defeat. If the villain's hit point dial is reduced to 0, players had defeated that stage. Remove the current stage.
Right.
The next stage of the villain deck is revealed. Set the villain's hit points as indicated. If it's the final stage, then players win.
30. Okay. So
Alright, so back to me
now
getting hit.
Hold on. When revealed, search the encounter deck and discard pile for the Breaken and Taken side scheme and
Breaking
reveal
and
it.
taken. Okay.
Then shuffle the encounter deck. Alright. Did it come out already?
I don't know.
Breaken and Taken. Bomb scare. So no, we're gonna have to look through it for Breaken and Taken. That's gonna be another scheme. Alright.
And then shuffle?
Yes. Alright, so this is a side scheme. Rhino is breaking things and taking them.
I mean, that makes sense. Breaking and taking.
Why would he break stuff and then take it?
He's like, I can't fit this through the door, so I need to like break it in little pieces.
I guess Rhino's not the only person who likes broken things.
Oh, I'm glad you like me.
Okay, so when revealed, place an additional 1 threat here.
Does that go away since we defeated his first one?
This stays.
Okay, that always stays?
Yes.
Okie dokie.
So this stays. So when revealed, place an additional 1 threat here. Cool. So the hazard icon, you deal +1 encounter card during the villain phase.
Okay. Is that happening now?
Yes, since you defeated him
before.
earlier.
I'm sorry. I had to beat him. Alright, so give me the first one first and then the second one. Because you have to resolve them.
Yeah, I'm just wondering when this gets a scheme on it.
What do you mean?
Like the side schemes, like when does that happen?
Side schemes?
Yeah.
I'll look in this book because this is probably the one it's in. Side schemes. This book right here. 15. Side scheme is an encounter card that represents additional obstacles and distractions. If it's revealed, it enters play and is placed next to the main scheme. Each side scheme enters play with an amount of threat on it equal to the card's starting threat level indicated at the bottom. So it needs 2 more on there. Two more on there.
Really?
Yep, that's what it says. Side scheme remains in play until there is no threat on it, which causes it to be defeated and then discarded, or until a card ability removes it from play. Threat can be removed from side schemes by using the thwart power of heroes and allies, or by using ability cards. The side scheme has crisis icon.
Oh, I see what it does.
For each acceleration icon, 1 additional threat is placed on the main scheme during the setup of the villain phase.
Okay, I see what it does. Okay, so we have to remove the threat from the side scheme before we can do it from the main scheme.
Yes.
This is going to make us draw 1 more encounter card.
Yes. Okay, so I need my first one.
Yeah, so we're going to put 3 on here.
Okay.
And so this is going to keep getting
Yep.
added onto it until we defeat this,
Yep.
which is only 3.
Yep.
Cool. Okay, so
First card.
First card.
I'm not defending this.
You are not
one.
defending this?
No.
Okay.
Because I've got 2 cards I've got to defend. I got to pick which one I'm going to do.
So the attack is 3 plus 2, which is 5.
That hurts. Okay.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Breaking and dancing.
Alright, I'm at 8 health.
See Rhino breakdancing.
Alright,
so...
I'm going to defend this one.
No. This is just...
what do you mean?
This is the encounter. These are just boost cards. Rhino is attacking us now, both.
Yes.
After he's done attacking, we get encounter cards.
Yes.
I haven't been attacked yet.
Oh. I thought I was getting another attack card. That's why I didn't defend.
Do you want to defend?
No, it's too late now.
You can. You
it's
just...
fine.
I mean...
No, because now I know.
Okay.
You like that Kong ball.
Alright, so... 3...
Nice. Oh, you got me.
I don't know if I want to defend. If I don't, and then I get hurt really bad, then it's going to be bad for both of us.
We'll see.
Shoot. 3 is pretty bad. That'll bring me down to 7. I am going to defend with Venom. Oh, I am so glad that happened.
That's my card.
Your obligation came out.
That makes me feel good, I guess.
Good. Can you imagine if that was your
I'm dead. No.
Your encounter that came out?
That would have been
interesting. Bad.
Ow.
Because if that did happen,
yep.
This goes to you. You may flip to alter ego form, and then choose. You exhaust Jennifer Walters to remove legal work from the game. Or
yep.
You give the main scheme 1 acceleration token and discard this.
Okay.
It's bad.
But that wasn't on me.
That wasn't on you. No. It's only a boost card.
Okay.
Which means I'm taking 3 damage.
Okay.
Because I'm defending with it. That was good.
But why is it 3 damage?
Because it's 3 plus the 2
right.
icons.
Right. Okay.
And I'm defending with 2.
Okay.
So, or I can exhaust this and make it 3. I think that's better to do that.
Okay.
So I'm blocking 3, so I'm only taking 2.
Yes.
So I'm at 8.
Good.
Ouch.
Alright, give me whatever I'm getting 2 of now.
Do we want to alternate?
Yep.
Because we're both getting 2. Do 1 at a time.
I know.
Oh, this is so bad.
Here's my first one.
Here's your first one. This is so bad.
Oh, great. The Rhino has a weapon.
No.
He has an enhanced ivory horn now.
What?
Yep. So I attach it to Rhino and hero action. I can spend 3 of the punchy symbol resources to discard this card. Because he's going to get +1 attack.
Oh, no.
Second.
That is so bad.
More treachery. Okay, when revealed if I'm a hero. Okay, gotta read that one. Rhino attacks me. Oh, yay! If a character is damaged by this attack, that character is stunned. Oh, no.
Whoa. Rhino attacks you.
Yep. I read.
Do I need to pull a boost card for this?
Why? Stunned.
You're taking the damage?
Oh, right. I can choose not to, right?
No, I mean, you're going to get damaged no matter what.
I'm at 8 health.
Yeah. So I'm wondering, though, if this triggers... I don't think it does,
No,
though.
I'm pretty sure it doesn't.
That would
because
be too powerful.
No, because this is a different part of the game. What does it say for me, please, so I can reread it? Okay. Rhino attacks. So he would be attacking me for 4 right now. I am going to. Oh, that sucks. I am going to defend. I have to. I'm still going to be stunned, but. Oh, okay. So he's attacking for 4. I have a defense of 2. I'm taking 2 hits. Uno, dos. Alright, make that card go away.
I still don't know if we have to draw a card for that or not.
You're 2.
I mean, you say no, but do we really know?
Yes.
You sure? Like, you've read it in the book that you don't have to...
I don't read books, but yes.
Okay.
Which one did you pull first?
I don't remember. I guess whatever was on the bottom.
Because that's how I did it.
I am tough. When revealed, give Rhino a tough status card. If Rhino already has a tough status card, this card gains surge. So tough says the next time this character would take any amount of damage, we discard this. So we want to try not to do too much damage at one time.
Yeah.
It's a co-op, you can always cheat. No, I want to play this right.
I am playing.
Oh, shit.
Yay, things come out.
Crowd control. Side scheme.
Yay, more side. What goes on this one?
Panicked civilians crowd the area. It is difficult to confront Rhino without putting them at risk. Get the people to safety. So the exclamation mark came out.
So that says if a side scheme,
they're
definitely screaming. Side scheme has a crisis icon. That side scheme must be discarded before the threat can be removed from the main scheme.
Oh no! Guess how much is on there? 2 per player, so there's 4. Okay, I think we've lost.
I mean, I tried this time. If that makes you feel better.
Wow. We were starting off pretty good, and now it's just...
Well, I mean, I attacked my first turn. I thought I was doing great.
Yeah.
Alright, well, it's your turn first.
Okay. Okay.
And I'm exhausted.
I can't... Yeah, me too. Okay. Oh, shoot.
Sucks because I can't use... Well, maybe.
Okay, so we need to get rid of these somehow.
Yep.
Okay. Ooh, this one I can play.
Neck.
Okay.
If you think we're not going to do this, then we don't have to continue. But I'm pretty sure we're going to lose.
I mean, it's...
I have 6 health.
Shoot.
And I can't attack.
Actually, I'm going to use this one instead.
Ew. Yeah, Rhino's got this one.
Okay. Well, I don't know. We'll see what happens. All right. So I'm using these 3 cards to pay for this ally, Mockingbird.
Yep.
Okay. Shoot. Mockingbird enters play. We stun an enemy. So this is good for you because it won't attack you.
Why?
Next time this character would attack, we discard this. You were first player this round.
No, I wasn't. This is you.
Is it me?
Yes.
Oh.
How does this help me again?
I don't know. So you're stunned.
Yep.
Uh,
He's stunned and he's tough.
yeah. I feel like I should get rid of that tough icon.
I can't attack at all this turn.
You can't?
I'm exhausted. I can't attack.
Okay. Then I guess I'll just...
Because I can't even play attack cards, right?
Huh?
I can't play attack cards, right?
If you can pay for your cards to attack, then yes.
Even if it says hero action attack? Because if I'm exhausted, I don't feel like I can do that.
Yeah, you don't physically use your character. It's just an action that you're paying to use.
Well, then I can attack him for 3. That's what I got.
I am thwarting, so I get to choose which one. I think this is the worst one.
Okay.
So...
Well, I mean, I think we have to go in order.
No, you can do either one of these two. But we can't do this one yet. Before these two.
Oh, okay.
So we have to do these two before we even get there. So that's 1. She's taking 1 damage for that. The main reason she's out really is to take damage for me at this point. But I have to do something to, take this down a little bit.
Oh, baby. You like that squeak bone?
Yeah, that's all I got.
Okay. I'm exhausted. And I'm not in my alter ego form, so I can't do that.
Well, I mean, if you do switch...
But I want to do this first. Alright, so I want another raid. Hello, Dutch. Alright, so I want to use this. So I have to pay 2.
Okay.
Hero attack, so I had to stay the hero. Deal 3 damage to an enemy.
Right.
Which is going to make the tough thing go away, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So that goes away. What's up, Dutch?
Then I'm switching back to her.
Yep.
And then I can use my alter ego action.
Right.
So I can exhaust it and pay this resource.
Yep.
To remove 2.
Remove 2? Which one do you want to do it?
I mean, I just guess we focus on one of them.
This one?
Yeah.
They're both bad. This one gives us 2 encounter cards.
Yeah, but if you would have focused on that one, then I would have taken that out.
Oh, well, I didn't know you had that in your hand.
That's fine.
Should I just put one back here and just take one off of here? I mean, that's better than not doing that.
Alright, so I'll take 2 off of this one, which makes this one go completely away.
Right, so this goes away.
Alright. And that's all my turn. I don't have any more cards and I can't do anything else. Hi, Dutch. How are you?
Alright, so...
And a bad guy turn.
Well, we discard cards.
I am also not stunned anymore. Because... No, I didn't.
No, you didn't.
I did. I played an attack card.
The next time...
This character would attack.
Discard this.
I did attack. I did my hero attack action. And I said, oh, this is just gonna...
Oh, so you didn't really attack, so he's still tough. This just goes away.
This just goes away?
Yeah.
Oh, crap.
It's okay. It's fine. 'Tis fine. I think I'm going to keep this card draw back up to...
Draw 6.
Oh my god, these things are expensive.
5, 6.
Ooh, what are you at? 6 health?
Oh yeah, I'm done.
I can help you if you don't die this turn.
I mean, I'm not making any promises.
Alright, so we ready our characters. Alright, so Rhino is attacking me first.
Yep.
Not gonna happen because
he's stunned.
He's stunned. So that goes
Must
away.
be nice. It's twice as happened to you.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You were like, oh, you're safe. And I'm like,
I'm
not.
I thought you were.
I'm dumb.
Is attacking you now.
Don't you get a card thing? Oh, no, that's after.
After. These are just boosts. There's the attack phase and then the encounter phase.
Well, I can't do anything. So.
Actually, yeah. Well, this still happens, but he's scheming now. So, okay, nothing. But he's still getting 1 on there.
Okay.
Actually, 2.
1 per person, or just 2? Actually, why are you doing 2?
Yeah, just 1. Sorry.
Okay.
Because of that.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. All right. Well, I mean, that was not so bad. I'm still alive. All right. Well, now let's see what happens.
Which is good because he has +1 attack.
I know.
Because of this.
Yep. It's gonna be bad.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
And I didn't have 3 of those symbols, so I couldn't fix that because I was going to.
All right. So I'm gonna get 1 of these. You're gonna get 1 of these.
Yep.
Actually, yes, just 1.
Just 1 because I got rid of the card, or I helped get rid of the card. A little bit.
Treachery. When revealed, reveal your set-aside Nemesis minion and put it into play engaged with you. Reveal your set-aside Nemesis side scheme and put it into play. Shuffle the rest of your set-aside Nemesis encounter set into the encounter deck. If your Nemesis minion does not enter the game this way, this card gains Surge. What? Alright, reveal your set-aside Nemesis minion. And that is,
should be the top card.
Is it? This is just a scheme.
Oh, didn't say scheme?
Reveal your set-aside Nemesis,
minion?
Yeah.
Okay, it's like the character card.
Yeah, I don't have a character card.
What? Then you're missing a card.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, there's 5.
Okay. Okay, so what can you do if you can't? I don't understand.
I don't know.
When revealed, reveal your set-aside Nemesis minion and put it into play. Reveal your set-aside Nemesis side scheme and put it into play.
So I have the side scheme.
Okay. Well, I mean, you have to do that. It says you put your Nemesis minion into play and your set-aside Nemesis side scheme.
Yeah.
And then shuffle the rest into the Nemesis encounter. Or the rest of those into that deck. If your Nemesis minion does not enter the game this way, this card gains Surge, which means you have to draw another card.
But I do have him. I don't know.
What do you mean? What is your confusion?
But I do have my Nemesis. It's right here. My Nemesis is a whole bunch of things.
Oh, okay.
Do I put these on me? The enraged symbiote?
It says minion, honey, yes.
So, yeah.
And then you shuffle the rest of them into the main deck.
Reveal your set-aside Nemesis minion.
Yep, one of those.
It says put it into play engage with you.
Yeah, so put them there. And then it says pull out your side scheme, and you did that. And if you couldn't, for whatever reason, I guess if it came out like later or whatever, then it would gain Surge. So you did everything on this card.
Yeah, but am I supposed to put all of them?
One of them.
mean, okay.
Sweetie, reveal the Nemesis minion, put it engaged with you, reveal
Okay, but
the scheme, and then shuffle the rest of your Nemesis encounter set into the encounter deck. That's what you got to do, because we're going to end up having to fight those.
Okay.
I don't understand your confusion, though. That's exactly what it says.
Because
where does this go, though?
Because my Nemesis is all of those things. All of these guys.
No, your minion is that, not your Nemesis. Where does this one go? In that pile? Yes, because that's orange. Right? Yeah, because you just pulled that. And then I've got to do mine. Oh, no. I guess who's coming to hang out with me?
Sandman?
Uh-huh. So, toughness. This character enters play with a tough status card. So, when I hit him, I technically do not hit him.
Yeah.
Rhino. No, why'd you bring Sandman? Alright. So, that happened. Oh, we've got to finish doing that card. So, what does that need on it?
Two per player, so
two per
4.
player. 1, 2. Oh, I'll just do. Is there a 3? There's no more 3s? Wait.
Well,
no, it's okay.
There should be more in there.
Well, I mean, I didn't pull everything out, so.
Oh.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I didn't pull out all the tokens because I was like, I don't know how many we actually need.
Oh.
Oops, sorry. I keep
This
moving
is
things.
rough.
Yep.
This is
Well,
really
at least we
rough.
got rid of one of them. Alright, and then first player token comes to me, and then we do things. Alright, let's see.
So do the other minions have like actual minion cards?
Yes, would you like to see mine?
Yeah. Yeah, so I don't have one of those.
Yeah, but it said minion, and that's what your card was called. It said to put your minion in there. I haven't even looked at these
What
yet.
is the title on your actual card?
The lady's name?
Yeah, but underneath it, does it just
Minion?
say minion? Okay. Which is weird, because my minion... my Nemesis minion is a whole bunch of them. So that's what I was confused about. Should I put all of them out, you know, attacking me or not? So I wasn't sure.
In my alter ego. Oh, hang on. Let's see. Oh man, do I do this? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh man, I almost want to do that, but maybe I shouldn't.
So I can heal you for 2 on my turn.
Alright, so I'm playing this. Yeah. It's God for Justice. I have to use 2. So I'm using I'm gonna use this one that has 2 on it.
Okay.
So it's an event, so it happens now, right? It doesn't stay.
Yeah, it happens.
Okay. So remove 3 threat from a scheme. And if I would have used the, I'm not sure what the resource is called, I would have removed 4. But moving 3. So remove 3.
From which one?
I mean, the last one's fine. I didn't even read what that is, but sure.
Well, this one it does what it does prior, so this one adds another card.
Okay. Alright, so remove 3. And then alright, and then I'm gonna play Are you good?
Yeah, I'm just reading.
Okay, I'll wait. Alright, I'm gonna play Legal Practice. It's also an event, and I am in my alter ego stage. So I can choose and discard up to 5 cards from my hand. 1, 2, 3. Remove 1 threat from a scheme for each card discarded this way. So 3. So 1,
2, 3.
Yep.
So we just put that 1 back on there.
Yep. This goes away. And that's me. I have no more cards.
Okay.
Now it's your turn.
Figure out what I need to get rid of this guy because I can't thwart while he's out.
Oh yeah, I couldn't. I guess I could have.
It's
No,
fine.
I was looking. I have Sandman as well as somebody that's gonna hit me now.
Yeah. What is he at 4?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, wish.
King Guilties went live. Bum, 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 bum.
Oh boy. Okay.
I'm gonna go see what the kids are doing because I definitely hear both of them.
Well, I guess I can play this card to play first aid, so I'm gonna heal her. I just gotta remember. Man, I can do this still. Actually, I can't. Shoot. I hate having just 5 cards. This is rough. And this card is expensive, but it's so good.
I mean, is it gonna keep us alive?
Maybe.
Because I just got rid of a lot of stuff, but I mean, I couldn't attack.
Well, I healed you for 2.
You did?
Yeah.
I'm at 6 though.
So now you're at 8.
Okay. Now I thought you meant you physically did, and I was like, but I'm still at 6.
So he's tough. So any amount of damage right now is gonna.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. So
don't worry about it.
Well, I have Mockingbird. I can just get rid of the tough, and then can I attack people on your end? I don't see why I couldn't. Well, this doesn't have.
I'm reading it right now.
Okay. So if I can attack Sandman for you, that would. I could do that. And that would be the end of him. I know that them being attached to you means that they're gonna do damage to you. But I'm not sure if I can attack them for you.
It doesn't say there.
Yeah, I don't know.
What is that deck called? The encounter deck?
The what?
The big deck
This
up
one?
there. Is it called an encounter deck?
Encounter deck.
Yeah. Okay, it's not under that either. Because I thought if it might be under that. Because it only says empty encounter deck. I remember the empty player deck that I was telling you about earlier. That's okay.
That's a thing.
If
too?
a player's deck runs out of cards, the player shuffles or discards to make a new deck. Player immediately deals himself one card from the encounter deck.
Oh, okay. I guess that's a penalty.
If the player's deck empties and reshuffles while the player was drawing cards, the player continues to draw cards up to the specified number. This happens when the player is discarding. No cards are discarded from a newly shuffled deck. Yeah.
Okay.
I am not seeing anything about where you can hit something that is attached to me.
Okay, but it's also not saying you can't.
I mean, this is true.
Okay. Do you? Let's just play it that way because this is a co-op game anyway. If we can heal each other, we can smack each other's.
But the healing each other, the card specifically says it. That's why I'm like, I don't know.
Man.
And I don't want the tough thing to go away when you can defeat something that's on you, or you can hit this.
Yeah, but he's got a health of 2.
What does he do?
He just stops me from thwarting the main scheme. That's all he does. Why do we?
Okay.
I don't know why we always run into like the.
I don't think you can attack things that would be attached to me. I know it's co-op and everything, but like I'm over here fighting this person, you're over here fighting this person, but we're trying to fight the main person together.
Yeah, it just doesn't make sense that I can heal you while you're doing all that, and I can't help you attack another.
I know. I didn't see it in that book. I can read this one while.
This one definitely doesn't have it in here.
Okay.
Because it has nothing. It has what attack means, and that's it.
Well, that's probably why that's just a learn to play one, and this one's the actual reference thing.
Okay.
Jamie says burn it.
Yeah, there's too many things that I want to do that I don't know if I can because the rulebook has absolutely nothing in it about it.
This rulebook has a lot in it. You just have to look it up.
Yeah. So we're
but
just
it's looking it up.
Yeah.
And that's how these games are. An Arkham Horror card game, we're constantly in the rulebook.
Yeah, which I fucking hate doing that. I really do.
I don't know why we still own the game.
Huh?
I don't know why we still own that game either.
Because it's Arkham Horror. Like
I love Arkham Horror, but if it's something we're not going to play, somebody else might enjoy it.
I played it solo on stream, and I did just fine.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. You have beat it solo. We have not beat it co-op.
Okay.
What can you do?
What am I gonna do? What I want to do, I can't do because I helped heal you, but that's fine because you need it.
I mean, yes,
yeah,
but I mean, okay.
What?
I'm just saying, I'm at 8 right now. I would have been at 6, but if it's something that can physically do something else, Jamie.
Okay. I just blah, blah, blah.
Yes, there's a minion that's going to attack me. And then I'm going to get attacked by the big guy. So I'm only at 8 health.
Yeah.
I'm going to take 3 from this and then whatever from that guy.
So what I want to do to help her out, because I'm in pretty good standing right now.
Jamie's ear meds are making her feisty.
What I want to do is attack with Venom.
Yeah.
Attack Sandman with my Venom, which will get rid of this tough.
Yep.
Yes, it's going to exhaust Venom, which is fine. But then I have a card that I can play that does 5 damage to an enemy, which will take Sandman completely out.
Yes.
Which will stop him from doing any more damage to you, because 3 attack is really bad.
Yep.
Because he's already doing 4. So that will take you out completely in one
That's
turn.
why I'm saying, like, we are thinking too much into this.
Says any hero or ally can defend any attack for any player.
Oh, see, I guess I need to read BGG instead of the actual rulebook that came with the game.
That's defending, though. I want to attack Sandman. But I don't know.
Says any hero or ally can defend any attack for any player.
And that's why it's taken so long for me to decide what to do, because
I am probably going to die on my next turn.
Maybe.
Even if you were to take this out,
all right,
I'm probably going to.
Let's just go ahead and do this. I'm using Venom to take out the symbiote.
Yeah.
Now I can thwart, so I'm using Mockingbird to thwart 1.
Yeah.
And then I'm removing these 2. I'm using these 2 to pay for Savage Attack.
Okay.
Which is an event that deals 5 damage to an enemy. If I pay this using the energy resource, only energy resource, then it gains overkill, which you don't need.
Yep.
So doing 5 attack to him, so he's down to 25.
I feel like we got the first part of it down pretty easily.
Yeah. It got really rough when all of those side schemes started coming out.
Yeah.
Shit.
You can't do that because of this.
Shit.
That's why I was like, but why?
Fuck, why?
So let's put that back up to 30.
Put that back.
I'm like, I'm looking at it and I'm like, but how did you do that?
Damn it.
Alright, so he's not tough anymore. Alright.
Damn it.
It's the end of your turn now?
That was such a waste. Yes.
Okay. So, refresh all your stuff. And then draw cards.
She does take another damage.
Oh, yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You refreshed everything?
Oh, I'm actually going... Yes. I'm going to switch on over to Flash Thompson. Because that gives me 6.
Oh, interesting. Okay. I got some of the different cards out. No, BBB is something that is in our friends group that's here. I know what she's talking about. Alright. Bad guy. Woo! Bad guy gotta do stuff. You don't get excited about cards because it might die.
I know.
Alright.
I know who I have in my hand now. I'm excited. I might not get to use him, but I'm excited.
Right.
Okay.
He's attacking me first.
So, attacking you first.
And I can't defend.
No. But it's not going to hurt you either. Okay, so Rhino is going to scheme 2 plus 1, so 3 more.
Okay.
So right now we're at 6, 7, 8.
Yep.
Out of 14.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
That was you. Now...
Does this go off now?
Yes.
Okay.
So Salmon is attacking with 3 plus 1, so 4.
What was I at?
You were at 8.
Okay. I was
So
like,
you got 4.
I don't know why I was second guessing myself. I'm like, I'm pretty sure.
Alright, so I'm pretty sure that we do pull a card for the villain. I mean, the minion.
That's why I was like, I don't think we do, but okay. Because we didn't do it with yours.
No. You're not. It's scheming. You're not taking damage. It's not damaging you. So bring it back up to 8. He's just scheming for 3.
Okay.
So.
Oh, because it's that plus that?
No, plus this.
Oh, it's that plus. Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna switch these out for a 5.
Okay. To the big one?
No. I already did it. So put the 5 down.
That's what I'm saying. It goes on the big one, right?
So yeah.
Okay.
So that's 8 plus 2 and 1 is 3. So
okay.
Right now we're at 11.
Yep.
Out of 14. So that's what that does.
Yep. Now it's on you.
Now he's attacking me. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to. Well, actually, she doesn't have a defense. Does she automatically defend? I think so.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know how she automatically defends. If she can't defend, then she can't defend. That's made up.
An ally can take damage for you.
Yeah, but I don't have an ally.
I do.
Oh, you do? Yeah, that's what the allies are for. Boop, 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 boop. If a general player's turn, they may use any number of allies they control to attack. All allies must exhaust to pay the cost of being this way. After an attack attempt, using an ally, there's often damage that must be dealt with. If a player is attacked, any player may exhaust an ally they control to defend against the attack. If the ally defends against the attack, all damage from the attack is dealt to the ally.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's why I'm using her now. So I'm going to defend using Mockingbird. So Mockingbird is probably going to take full force.
She does.
Trauma from Rhino.
She's not going to be alive.
Oh, thankfully Rhino's suit does not come out to haunt us. She is taking 4 damage, which is going to take her out completely.
She died.
Yes.
Okay, I want to go play Kingdom Hearts. See you guys tomorrow at the store. Yes. As long as the weather is not really bad or whatever, which I don't really expect during that time when you guys are open, then yes.
Oh, fuck me.
What?
We lost.
Why?
Because I'm in alter ego form.
Oh.
It's scheming.
Oh. Bloop. But yes, Jamie, you're right.
Actually, we've got one more.
That was 2 more.
We've got one more spin left on that one. And we lose.
Okay. I think this is a loss. Unfortunately.
You never know. We can dwindle it down.
Okay.
But here is your card, and here's my card.
Alright, Jamie said she's gonna go play Kingdom Hearts. She'll see us tomorrow, right?
What's tomorrow, Tuesday?
Yes.
I mean, I guess so, yeah.
Well, I responded my way, and I wanted to know what you were gonna say. I gotta do mine first because I went first.
Yes.
Oh yay. I have a new friend.
You have a new friend, Hydra Mercenary?
While his minion is engaged with you, you cannot attack the villain.
Yeah, so you have to attack him first.
Yeah.
Which he's at a 3. Not very good. Treachery. When revealed, Rhino heals 4 damage. If no damage was healed this way, this card gains Surge. That's, well, he can't heal past 30.
Why?
Because that's his max health.
Why?
Because that's where he starts off at.
Doesn't mean he can't get stronger. He took an energy drink.
Can he heal past 30?
That's a question that's probably got an answer.
Oh, I hate going back to the rulebook.
Villain.
You think you can stop me? What a joke.
Villain. 18.
I really, really love this game because of the artwork.
I don't like it for anything else.
I hate that we have to constantly keep going to the rulebook for stupid little things.
Yeah, but if you played it 600 times, then you know how to do it.
I know, but...
Okay, have fun. Let me know if you need anything tomorrow. I'll be home just in case the weather does get crazy bad. Alright, I appreciate it, Jamie. Thank you. We love you. Oh, we're the wrong one.
Just look up villain health if it's in there.
One defeat, villain phase, one defeated.
I mean, there should be like a
frequently asked what was the question again?
Can the villain's health go past their starting health? I mean, you would think these would come up.
It's probably all over BGG.
Yeah, but I don't want to have to look at BGG.
I know. I understand.
I don't want to have to do that. It should be in the damn book.
It should be. That's what these people are made for. But it doesn't work that way.
I mean, if you've play tested enough, these situations come
up. A heal
up.
effect can only bring a character to its maximum hit points.
Okay.
See? Right there.
There we go.
Okay.
So this gains surge, so I have to pull another one. Oh.
We dead now?
Attachment. Forced to interrupt. When Rhino attacks, the attack gains overkill. Excess damage to an ally from this attack is dealt to the ally's controller.
Oh, yay. Okay.
Damage to an ally from this attack. Oh.
Yes. If you use an ally, it's going to...
Oh, so
you get splash damage.
At the end of this attack, we discard this. Well... Crap. He's getting stronger. And he's still at full health.
Sweet.
Alright, so I think this is probably the last turn that we're going to take. Because we're probably going to get destroyed. I'm going to use Flash to heal. So we're going to recover 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I am back at max health.
Just so you know, I reached out to Tantrum Con today because I hadn't received Anthony's badge yet for volunteering and stuff, and they just sent it to me.
Oh,
so
cool.
Bump-a-da-da. So I'll screenshot that.
Ooh. Okay. Here's what I want today.
So I need to...
I have no thwart abilities here.
Why can't I? What? Why can't I click on that? I'll just screenshot it too. Right, so Tantrum Con is getting close.
1, 2, 3. I am playing this upgrade multi-gun.
I already looked at my cards because I thought I was gonna die.
I am switching over to Venom, which I still can't use him, but I am switching back to Venom. Alright, so I'm using these 3 to play multi-gun. So I can exhaust multi-gun and choose one of the following. So I could deal 2 damage to an enemy, choose a player, deal 1 damage to each minion engaged with that player, which will get rid of this tough, but Or I can remove 2 threat from a scheme.
Okay. I assume that's what you were doing.
So I get to choose one.
Looking forward to everything except the drive. Hope the weather is good. I mean, it's winter, unfortunately. So, do you want me to stay tough, or do you want that guy to stay tough, or are you taking things off?
Are you able to take him out next turn? If I do 1 damage? Because it'll bring him down to 3.
Maybe.
Alright, so I'll do that. I'll exhaust multi-gun.
I'm just saying maybe.
Actually, it's going to remove tough, and then he's going to take 1 damage here.
Why is he going to receive damage?
Because I do 1 damage to each minion engaged with the player.
Okay. I heard that part, and then, like, I tuned it out.
I am also going to take a damage to generate a wild resource. Because of my symbiotic bond. And play this to pay for Hulk.
Okay.
He doesn't have any thwart, but he has 3 attack. And after Hulk attacks, I can discard the top card of my deck. If that card's printed resource has one of these, I can do stuff.
Okay.
So that's where he's going to go, right down here.
Yeah, whole like the thing.
So I think right now I should attack.
I don't know why you wouldn't. He's not tough or stunned or anything anymore. So that's how we get rid of him.
How if one of the icons come up, I have to discard Hulk though.
Oh, I mean, it's up to you. I mean, I figured that's what he's played for, is to attack. He can't do anything else.
Oh wow! If I do an energy resource, I deal 1 damage to each character. He's reckless.
I mean, it's Hulk.
I'm not gonna attack with him just yet. I might just use him to take damage. Okay.
Now it's my turn.
Yes.
Alright. So. Ooh. Can I? One, two, three. I don't know if I can play that. I want to do. Yeah, because I have to take out this guy.
Yeah, he's got guard.
Before I can attack the villain.
You have to attack him before you can attack anybody else.
No. While this minion is engaged with you, you cannot attack the villain. That is the villain. Okay. I have to take him out before I can hit him.
Yeah.
This guy is just going to constantly hit me.
I think right now, though, thwarting is probably best thing to do. If you have any cards
that's why I'm trying to do this first before I super Hulk me and do other things. So I'm going to exhaust this, and I have to pay that, which is this symbol. I can thwart too.
Okay, so it has to do this first.
Yeah.
Okay, so this goes away. So bad.
Alright. But I mean, we still have all that shit there.
Yeah.
Did you remove 2 from that, or just the 1?
It was just
it says
the 1.
Remove 2. And then I'm going to play okay, do I do that? I think I have to. Alright, so for justice, Oh wait, I've got to flip over to my hero first. Sorry. All right, now for justice. I have to pay 2, so that's my 2. Remove 3 from a scheme. 4 if I use that resource, which I didn't. So 3 again.
Woo! We're bringing it back down.
But it sucks because I wanted to play something else. But I'm trying to kick villains' asses, and you're scaring the shit out of me.
Jeez, man.
Woof. I know you're the worst. Woof. Alright, so then I'm gonna... Ow, that hurt my leg. Yeah, I know. You hurt mommy. I'm discarding these 2. Yep, bark. And then I'm playing Superpower, which is an event. So my hero action, I deal 1 damage to each enemy. So... Uno, dos... I don't know why I'm trying to do that. I'm gonna do... that. Alright, so I played that. And then I have to attack this first.
Well, if that says you can't attack the villain with this, then you can go ahead and take him out, because he's not a villain, he's a minion. If you can. Which you can, because you have 3 damage for your attack.
Yeah.
So you can take Sandman out. You just can't attack him directly.
So I tap that to just take him completely out. Well, that goes there. Oh, that's into me. Me out of the way before, but even more now. Yeah. I mean, that's good. I'm glad you're awake. Hi, Beba. Did you get upset? Yeah, we'll get upset. Such a big baby. You are. With the baby. Get that on me.
Alright, so ready all our peoples.
And then I only have 4 cards now. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh boy. All the red cards. All the red cards.
I don't know what that means.
I got all the aggression cards in my hand.
Oh, I was like, I don't have red cards. What are you talking about?
Alright, so who is he attacking first? You or me? Who started off? I think I started off.
Yeah.
Okay.
My foot hurts really bad. I don't know what I did to it.
Alright.
He stepped on it earlier. He's attacking with like fucking supercharged right now.
So 3, 4. Actually, can I get rid of that? Just no, I cannot.
He's attacking with 6.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm almost sure I'm gonna be done this turn. I'm only at 8.
I can probably take this, but this is gonna go away after it attacks me.
That one is?
Yeah. So when Rhino attacks, the attack gains overkill. So excess damage to an ally from this attack is dealt to the ally's controller. At the end of this attack, you discard it.
That one will go away.
Yes. So what I'm gonna do is maybe defend with Hulk. I don't know. We'll see.
I mean, I thought you had to decide.
3. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
But you can't defend with Hulk. He doesn't have any defense.
Yeah, he has 5. I can defend with him. He's fine.
Oh, I thought this was defense.
For our character, yes.
Oh.
So Hulk
okay.
is going to take the full brunt force of this. So it's 6 plus 2 is 8. So Hulk will take 5, and I will take 3.
Why don't you let her take it?
Because she can only take 1, and it won't matter.
Won't you take less? If you... Can you defend with multiple allies?
Yeah, I can defend with this one too, but then he's gonna go away.
Mm.
The only reason I did that was because of the overkill.
Right. Yeah.
So overkill goes away. And this goes away.
Yes.
Now it attacks. He attacks you.
Yep.
You are in hero form, so
Yep.
You're taking 4 plus. Are you gonna defend?
I mean, I gotta try.
So you're defending?
Yeah.
Okay, so exhaust She-Hulk.
But it sucks because then I can't attack next turn if I survive. And that's gonna attack me. So it's like
it's only gonna do 1 damage.
I thought you had to draw a card. You've been drawing a card for all this.
Well, the base card for this is gonna do 1 damage.
Yeah.
For 5.
So I take
minus
3.
2. Yeah, so you're taking 3.
1, 2, 3.
Well, that's what I was asking.
And now this. Well, I mean, we've been doing it all day or all game. We cannot undo it now. So.
I know, but.
All right. Oh my god. All right. So it attacks me for 3, right? Because I add this.
Yes.
1, 2, 3. Again, we've been doing it all game. We can't undo it now. You can't like go back and cut it out and do all that.
Yeah, I know, but it would be good to know.
Yeah. So I go first this time? Yes. Yeah. Right? Yeah, because he hit me and then he hit me. Yeah. Alright, how am I going to do this?
Damn it, no boost cards are dealt to attacking minions.
We've played it that way the whole time.
We played on hard mode.
Yeah. Alright. So can I use hero actions if I'm exhausted?
Yes.
Okay.
As long as it's you pay for the card, it doesn't say exhaust your hero.
Okay. So I am going. Ooh.
I don't know if it's a problem with like us reading rules.
I don't read.
Or like.
So I'm doing this.
They literally put it in parentheses.
To do.
I'm gonna show you guys real quick.
To do this.
Let me show you guys. An important part of this. Okay, this is the whole enemy's attack. Right? This whole list here. And on the very bottom, the very last thing.
But it's in the rulebook.
It has no boost cards are dealt to attacking minions.
But it's in the rulebook.
Right there. The very last
Right.
sentence.
So this.
In
Remove
parentheses.
3.
Not bold.
Remove 3.
I don't know. To me, that sounds like something important that you should put in.
But it's in the rulebook.
I know.
That's done to me. I can't attack or anything. So.
I don't know. People like make rule books and they're just like, let's just put this on the bottom in parentheses.
With the rest of the attack.
Yeah, like just put the whole list of how to do your move or the phase.
I mean, I would rather have all the attack information together and say, this is what you got to do. Instead of it like being here and here and here.
Yeah, but you know, if I can make it easier to read. Because you think all the pertinent information.
You just read it.
Okay, yeah, but.
Yeah. That's very true. I didn't do very well this term.
You weren't listening to me like where my tirade is going. It's like
I heard your Tyrannosaurus.
Yeah, it's you have this giant list of how to do the phase, but you put an important piece at the very bottom.
Yeah.
At the very, very bottom in parentheses.
I just assumed you weren't supposed to, but we had been doing it all day.
It's an important part of the game.
Say anything.
It really is. And you're just gonna, don't even bullet point it. Just put it in fucking parentheses.
Yeah. Can you attack this thing? I've got 2 health. I'm gonna be dead. Unfortunately. I had nothing to like heal me. I had stuff to get rid of threat, but I didn't have any allies in my hand, and I only had stuff to damage.
Well, shit. So what do you need me to do then?
Take out 29 health so we win.
29, that's probably not going to happen. Probably not going to happen.
Because he's going to hit me for 4, and I only have 2 health, and I can't defend. Well, I mean, technically I can, but...
Oh, boy.
But then he's going to attack me. Use a cheat code. I don't know how to push those buttons.
That is my one major gripe from Fantasy Flight. And I don't know if they've changed any of their rulebooks.
They do. They change it on BGG.
Well,
oh my gosh, we got to follow?
Probably from my bitching and complaining about the rulebook.
Are you like 90?
Which I do all the time. Like, I don't know if they've changed their rulebook making ways, or if they've even listened to anybody.
They every designer or rulebook maker or game maker or whatever, they update stuff on BGG because that's where everybody goes for rulebook clarifications. Yeah. They can't come to your house, grab your rulebook, and give you a new one. That's just not how it works, unfortunately. I'm really gonna die. So like, do some super mega move.
I don't have enough to do that much damage.
Do some super mega awesome move. I took a lot of the bad threat stuffies away, but I couldn't do anything.
I can remove this. Yeah.
Oh, excuse me.
I can remove this.
Oh no!
If that helps.
Foot. It's not gonna help.
No.
No. This is 3.
Look, we got him from 14 threat all the way down to 6.
Okay. 3, 2. 3 is bigger than 2, and I cannot defend. And then this guy's gonna attack me because we're gonna pull that card because we've been pulling that card the entire time.
Unless you switch to alter ego mode and then it just goes to
I am through my turn.
You can still do it. You didn't switch to She-Hulk, did you?
I am through my turn. That is in my turn.
Yeah, but you still could have.
Yes, but I saw I had 2 health.
You're done with this game, aren't you?
I am done with this game. This is my second time trying to play this game.
You know what?
And
okay. I don't want to quit on this game right now.
That's why I said do a super mega punch him in the horn
I'm telling
thing.
you, I fucking can't.
Well,
I fucking can't.
You said you had all red cards. How can you not be?
Fucking Rhino.
I enhanced his horn, and he's fucking ridiculous.
All right. Because I have to pay for these things to play them. I can't just.
How do you only have 3 cards?
I don't. I have 5. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna try to do this.
I also have to cook dinner. I didn't realize it's almost 8.
Playing Genius to crap, that's not gonna help you, is it? If I boost your attack, is that gonna help you at all? Well, no, because you're gonna fucking die.
Yeah, please boost my attack so it's wasted.
Alright.
You've got to have good cards in your hand.
I am taking a damage.
What are you doing with this card?
Playing a card.
Okay.
I'm taking a damage to play tactical team.
Oh, because 2 and 3. Okay. What's that do?
This has 3 counters on it, so I'm just going to take these green.
Yeah, I think you used the green ones. I think those are the support ones.
These green ones.
Okay.
So I can exhaust the team,
okay.
Remove 1 counter, and do 2 damage to an enemy.
Okay. I mean, that's not bad,
right? I have to get rid of this. So I'm playing Power of Aggression, which doubles the number of wild resources. So there's 2.
Ooh.
And before an aggression card, which I'm playing.
Yeah.
And this is my number 3. And I can't play this because I only have 1. I can only have 1.
Right, yeah.
And I'm playing Tigra.
Okay.
After she attacks and defeats a minion, I can heal 1 damage from her. Not going to happen. I don't have a minion.
That's not bad, though.
No. So here is my super ultra mega combo attack, right?
2, 3, 4, 5. 5?
1, 2,
2, 3.
Yes, that's 3. I'm using this to do 2 more damage.
4,
that's
5.
5. I am
6,
attacking
7.
with Venom, which is 3.
8. Okay.
Plus 1,
9.
which is 9. Then I'm exhausting the tech weapon to do 2 damage.
10, 11.
2
Okie
damage.
dokie. Boop. Boop.
What is he at now?
18.
Ooh, that was major.
Alright, hit me.
That was a major hit. Well, hold on. We're at the end, right?
Yeah, hit me.
So she dies.
3.
Well, she doesn't die. She
4.
gets knocked out.
Ooh.
She takes a hit. Consequential damage. All right, ready, everybody up.
Oh, that's interesting.
Is he attacking you first?
Yeah.
All right, but you can still defend. Doing 4 damage. You're defending, right?
Okay.
Now, if this is a doing 4 damage, you're defending with 2.
I can count that low.
You're still gonna die.
Yeah.
Put a rage symbiote into play. Engage with you. There you
Look,
go.
I have a friend.
But you died.
I did.
You died. You still take 2 damage.
Look at this card that
And you're
just
knocked
came out. That would have been fun to play.
Gamma Slam.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds like an energy drink.
Yeah.
Deal X damage to an enemy to a maximum of 15.
Yeah. Wouldn't that have been great to come out at some point?
X is the amount of damage you have sustained. What?
Yeah. And then this comes
How
out.
did you just get this?
I just drew it.
It costs 4? You
Yep.
would have done how much damage? You started at 15.
Yeah. I'm aware.
Oh my god. You would have done...
And then this one, my split
damage.
My split personality would have came out. Change your form and then draw to your printed hand size. Yeah. It would have been great if it came out like 2 turns ago.
Oh, we got
Or
wrecked.
even 1 turn ago.
We were doing so good at the start, and then we just got wrecked.
Alright. We gotta go feed kids. They came home 4 hours ago.
Yeah.
They need din-dins. This game is so hard.
This is... You know what? I really want to play this again with someone who has played this a million times and knows the rulebook inside and out. That's how I want to play this with someone.
This is you. This is right now.
I think that's what took the most time, is looking at the damn rulebook every 10 seconds. Ugh. It was so close. It was so good. Damn it. Oh well. That's how you play, I guess.
That's how you lose.
That's how you lose this game.
Basic.
What was my next cards? It was not gonna matter. I think I did good with Venom with the aggression deck with it. But I don't know. I'll try it again.
I've watched many people play this, and it seems like they have no issue playing it. I don't remember the one channel.
But you lost with grace. Did we not? Did we?
Sure, I've been salty for the last 30 minutes. I was like, I'm down to 8 health. Why am I trying? I hate when I get to that point because it's like, I don't know what to do.
I mean, this is probably as complicated as Aeon's End, but Aeon's End has that whole mage gate bullshit that you have to do, which is...
I like Aeon's End.
Which is a fun mechanic.
There's a difference between this and Aeon's End.
There is a huge difference, yes, but it's still...
I like Aeon's End.
It's still a many versus one, type deal enemy.
I like Aeon's End.
Right, I get that. Aeon's End is also
I have given
deck
this
builder.
game a chance twice in 2 different years.
But you did fine. You did good. You were doing damage. We beat the first stage. Second stage was even worse.
Yeah. Which, I knew it was going to get harder. That's just how it is.
But I just think that all of those side schemes that came out all at one time was just... It just overwhelmed us. Whoa.
Maybe we should, end the stream
Yeah, we're
because,
gonna end the stream
some neighbors outside cussing?
Yeah, somebody's screaming out there. Anyway, thank you guys for all the rates, all the follows. We truly do appreciate everything you guys do for us.
Hello, Joe Adultman.
Yes, thank you, Joe Adultman, for just tolerating our
I'm
gameplay.
surprised you're still here and following. Thank you. I really appreciate it. We will be back Wednesday to play not this game.
Not this game. I do want to play this game again, though.
I wish I would have stuck with what I wanted to play early.
No, it's a good game. I like it. I love Marvel. I'm sorry. But yeah, we'll be back on Wednesday doing what exactly?
I'm not sure because I had picked a game today and we didn't do that one.
I wasn't against playing the game. I just was wondering what made you.
You mentioned it before.
Yeah, I know, but we can do that one on Wednesday.
9. I really want to learn Axed, which we have to do a playthrough for, but I need to ask him when his Kickstarter stuffy comes out, so we don't do it too early.
Yeah, we got.
I'm very excited about that one. That one's the one that I've been waiting for months and haven't told you anything about because of the theme.
Kickstarter preview coming up soon.
Playthrough, not preview.
Playthrough, yeah. So I don't know anything about it yet. I haven't read the rules or anything.
It's gonna be fun.
But yeah, so brand new game from someone I don't even know who the designer is yet.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be 100% new to me.
Yep.
But this Wednesday, if you want to, we can play what we were going to play.
I'm very torn because we could technically play what I wanted to play today, or we could go to the game store and we can stream with Jamie and Patrick and we can introduce them to Canvas.
Yeah, we can do...
Because it's still a stream day for us and they have very slow Wednesdays and they would be able to play.
That's whatever you want to. That sounds fine to me too. I'm good with all of that stuff.
I've already sorted my card.
Alright, so we're going to head out of here and we'll see you guys on Wednesday.
Oh, my dog! I kicked him.
Without any bark scares.
That's and yelling redneck neighbors.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on, but we'll see you guys on Wednesday, hopefully.
Yeah.
Alright, guys. Thank you.
Bye.
Good night.
Maybe.